everyone, this video is kind of geared towards people who are 20 billion and up. People might say 15 billion and up or whatever, but 20 billion and up for sure. This is important for you because a lot of people are going to rally you with Seige. Now this is preparing for All-Stars. This is for the bigger players to know that your Seige HP debuff is really one of the most critical debuffs that you want to get, because you need to make sure that you survive those first rallies that are 90 million to 100 million rally sizes. So this event has a bunch of hidden gems that I want to show you guys. I was able to upgrade my Seige HP debuff over 100% just on this event alone, literally within the first 3 days of this event. So let me show you a couple of those places. So first up is Guinevere. She is going to be a duty general, but once you get to 4-star, you're going to see that she has basically built-in Seige HP debuffs and a lot of in-city defense buffs. She's a great duty general. I got her a while back in the cake, but because you can get 16 copies of her, you're going to be able to ascend her. Now, in terms of how expensive it will be, she is a little bit on the pricey side, but if, let's say, you need a couple just to get to that Seige HP debuff, it might be worth it for you. You're looking at that 4-star, you're looking at enemy range troop and siege machine defense and HP at negative 25%. So just remember that number. Both of those combined is actually 100% of stats. You don't really think about it, but it is 100% of stats. Then you have also her other specialty buffs. And this specialty is a huge amount. You're getting in-city troop attack, which is 40%, right? Because it's each troop type. Then you're having in-city range troop attack at 30%. And then enemy ground troop and mounted troop defense at negative 30%. So she is quite impactful general for buffs. So if you don't have her already, I would say that getting her is worth it, but it is expensive to get her to that 4-star ascension. So just kind of think about what is best for your gameplay. The ground debuffs are maybe good for even a smaller player that, you know, is 3 billion power that gets grounded all the time. So that might be a good choice. And based on the Cimons here, I got 2 Cimons just to help with the Seige HP. So you are looking at some chunky buffs just on the specialties alone, plus the skill. Now, for me, I have 2 of them, and I'm not sure if it's worth having a third. I would love to have a third, but I do want to be mindful about my archer buffs and my mount buffs and my ground buffs, because it doesn't just stop. Rallies don't just stop at Seige, right? You still get range rallied. You still get ground rallied. So I'm trying to be mindful of keeping a good balance, but I definitely think for the price of Cimon right now, just having 2 is going to serve my purpose. And with the Cimon and the Guinevere, that's going to be a huge combination of Seige HP debuffs. And the third thing that I wanted to show you is the Spirit Beast. And this is something that we all have slept on. Let's admit it. We all slept on this until Evony is like, you know what? We're tired of you guys sleeping on this. We're going to give you this really cool Spirit Beast event. And you guys are going to be able to see what you actually can do with this type of upgrade. So as you see here, I have negative 30% on enemy siege machine HP. And that's after I upgraded all of these smeltings, right? And I'm still stuck at level 10. So in order for us to get to level 20, we have to do this awakened stone thing. So this is like my favorite pack that you can get once a day. I only pick the crimson stones because that is what you're going to need to get to that next level. And this is something that I would say lower, I wouldn't say low coiners. I would say mid coiners to high coiners would benefit on this event. But if you're someone that rallies a lot and gets a lot of Spirit Beast scales, you could exchange in this Redeem Spirit Beast section. Now, I am not a fan of redeeming anything, okay? I like to keep 800 scales at least so that the next monster that comes out, I can just buy him. But because I really need to upgrade, I really need to upgrade without having to spend a whole lot of money, I'm going to exchange my scales for the Crimson Crystal. And this is something that I normally would not do. But when you see the amount of buffs that I get doing this, you're going to see why I did it. So I'm going to make sure I exchange the exact amount so I'm not going over my scales, so that I can make sure I can save up and accrue more scales for the next time. But I am going to be upgrading, and that awakening stone there, you can get that from World Boss, or you can buy a package. So that is needed for you to get to the next level, and this is needed in order for you to upgrade from level 10 to level 20. And this is the thing that I think nobody even paid attention to, because people were just like, I don't want this like 2% upgrade increase. But once you see when you get past level 10, it's really easy to go a lot faster to the next level. So as you see here, I made it to level 18, and now I'm at negative 48%. So I added 18% debuff, which is pretty nice. And I don't even think I was at 30. I think I was maybe at 24 or 26. So that's a pretty nice hefty debuff that I just got for Siege HP for not a lot, right? I did not spend a lot. I just exchanged my scales. Now, again, you're going to want to kill a lot of monsters. You're going to want to save up scales for the next monster. But the fact of the matter is you can do this with other seal beasts. But for me, the Siege HP was the most important. And I showed you guys on another video that I was just kind of messing around with the Chimera. And I was like, you just kind of have to do it based off of your keep level. So there's a lot of ground ones here. So a lot of smaller players could utilize ground if people attack you with ground. But I do think that one that is just kind of good for everyone is range, because you know you're going to get attacked with range at kind of any size level at some point. Even if you're a very big player, once they get cut through your siege defense, they're going to be ranging you. So like you can't really go wrong with range, but you really need the siege once you get to a certain level. So that is basically it. Those are like the three things that can get you major siege HP debuffs. And just alone with the monster beast and with the Cimons, I got over 100%. So when I saw my defense reports today, I was pleasantly surprised that I was over 1K. And that was kind of a goal that I had for a really long time. And it just so happened that this event just kind of put it on a silver platter for us. So I wanted to let you guys know this, because I know All-Stars is coming, and I know you guys, a lot of you guys are my competition, but I want to help you guys make sure you're not wasting your money on civilization cards, right? Make sure you guys are utilizing these buffs. And the one good thing about Guinevere, she will count if you do rallies, right? If you're a rally leader, she applies to your rallies, as opposed to this monster. And I'm only saying this monster because I can't pronounce that name, but this monster and the Cimons are going to apply to your subsidy buffs, right? So what's nice about the Guinevere is she's going to be all encompassing, while the other two are going to be subsidy focused. So definitely, if you have to choose with your spend levels, the Spirit Beast is going to be the most affordable. Guinevere is going to be best for rally leaders, and Cimons are going to be best for people that can afford him and can afford to upgrade him. But hey, I have 2 Cimons and I'm not upgrading him, and I'm perfectly happy. I was very happy with the defense reports that I got today. I was happy with the debuffs. I was happy with just a little bit of the changes that I made in my keep and hoping that I can keep improving before All Stars. And I hope you guys do too as well. And if this helps you at all, please leave it in the comments. These are the type of videos that I love making because these are kind of the hidden buffs that people don't think about or didn't actually see, or, you know, nobody's looking at Guinevere's 4-star, right? I love being able to share this stuff. And people before would be like, why are you sharing this stuff? Why are you sharing the secrets? It's because I want people to get something out of Evony instead of gatekeeping it. I want to share this information. I have a lot of friends that are on different servers that are players like I am. They have the same gaming mentality that I do that I want to share with. And so, that being said, I hope you guys apply this to All Stars. I can't wait to play with you all. We made it to majors, and I will see you soon.